This creature should not exist. It lives where sunlight has never reached, where pressure would crush steel, where food almost doesn't exist, and yet it survives. Not only that, it hunts. This is the anglerfish, one of the strangest creatures evolution has ever produced. Beneath the surface of our oceans, there is a world we were never meant to see, a realm where light dies, and life takes forms that feel almost unnatural. As we descend past the sunlit zone, into the twilight zone, and finally into the midnight zone, the rules of biology begin to break. We have sent robots to Mars. We have mapped distant galaxies. But the deep ocean, we've explored less than 5% of it. We know more about the surface of the moon than about what lives 6,000 feet beneath our own oceans. At the surface, the ocean is alive with color. Sunlight feeds plankton. Plankton feeds fish. And fish support entire food chains. But below 200 meters, light begins to vanish. We enter the twilight zone, a vast layer stretching down nearly 1 kilometer. Here, sunlight is too weak for photosynthesis. The plankton forests disappear. There are no plants, no green energy, only a slow snowfall of particles drifting downward, tiny fragments of waste and decay. Scientists call it marine snow. To us, it looks meaningless. To the creatures here, it is everything. Because where there is food, there is life, but not life as we know it. Among the inhabitants of this darkness is a hunter that perfected deception itself. A face that looks like it escaped from a nightmare. The anglerfish. While many deep-sea creatures choose transparency to hide, this one chooses the opposite. It chooses light. In absolute darkness, the anglerfish creates its own glow through a chemical reaction called bioluminescence. Here, light is not beauty. Light is survival. The anglerfish uses its glow as bait. Extending from its head is a modified spine, the elysium. At the tip, a luminous lure that mimics a small living creature. An invitation, a mistake. When prey moves closer, the anglerfish strikes. Its mouth can open wider than its own body. Rows of needle-like teeth angle inward, forming a one-way trap. Once inside, there is no escape. The darkness closes forever. Everything about this animal seems extreme. Its stomach stretches to swallow prey larger than itself. Its bones are light and flexible. Its muscles are built for sudden bursts of motion. Energy is precious here. Nothing is wasted. Every feature exists for one purpose: to survive where survival should be impossible. Below 1,000 meters, sunlight disappears completely. We enter the midnight zone. There's no sunrise, no sunset, only eternal darkness. And here, the anglerfish hides its most disturbing secret. The female is larger, stronger, the bearer of the light. The male is born tiny, fragile, and nearly blind. His only purpose is to find a female before he starves. When he succeeds, something extraordinary happens. He bites into her side, and their bodies begin to merge. Their skin fuses. Their blood vessels connect. His organs slowly wither away until he becomes little more than a living sack of sperm, fed permanently by her bloodstream. It is one of the most extreme reproductive strategies ever discovered on Earth. In total darkness, fusion becomes the only reliable way to ensure survival. Even today, much about the anglerfish remains unknown. How often they meet, how long they live, how many species remain undiscovered. More than 80% of the ocean is still unexplored. Every expedition reveals creatures we have never seen before. Animals with transparent heads, with glowing organs, with biology that breaks the rules. The anglerfish reminds us that when life is pushed to its limits, it does not become weaker. It becomes stranger, more extreme, more unsettling, somewhere beneath the waves, in total darkness. Creatures are still evolving in ways we barely understand, secrets hidden under miles of water, waiting to be discovered. And if this creature exists, just imagine what else is still down there, waiting